We're getting reaction to Cianci's decision from officials in Providence City Hall.
Predictably, it's mixed. NBC 10 political reporter Bill Rapley is live with that story. Bill.
Well, of course, this is a story that's getting attention nationally already. As you've mentioned, could be the comeback of the century if this guy gets reelected again. And what he's going to have to prove to voters, though, is that he's ready to move the city forward. A lot of people hanging around the Board of Canvassers this afternoon were hoping Buddy would run again.
He got convicted twice, did his time, came back, has been, as far as I can tell, a model citizen. So does he lose his right to ever run or seek office again? That's left for the voters to decide.
Others are politicians themselves, either filing their own papers or watching to see who's filing against them. And if they keep their jobs, they will have to deal with the new mayor, who could be Vincent A. Cianci Jr. Councilor Wilbur Jennings is committed to another candidate, but also says voters will be the ones to judge Cianci's worthiness for office. But do you think that it reflects badly on Providence to have Buddy Cianci back in the race?
Well, it's a matter of opinion. Some people say yes, some people say no. But, you know, you can think what you want to think.
Senator Paul Jabour represents Providence. He once ran against Cianci, but he says let the voters decide.
It's up to the voters and whether or not they trust him to run the city, and that'll be a question that each voter will evaluate and eventually decide whether to vote for him or against him.
Now, Cianci, always known as a very astute political mind, he made a calculation before he made this announcement, and he's going to run as an independent, avoiding a messy Democratic primary. I'm Bill Rapley, NBC 10 News at the Fountain City Studios.
And we have more reaction tonight from some of Cianci's potential opponents.
Democrat for Mayor Brett Smiley sent us a statement. It reads in part, Providence cannot afford to return to the corrupt politics of the past, and that is what Buddy Cianci's candidacy represents. As I've said before, you shouldn't have to know a guy to get something done in City Hall, and you certainly shouldn't have to pay a guy. Michael
Solomon, also a Democrat, doesn't mention Cianci in his statement. He writes, over the last 4 years as council president, I worked shoulder to shoulder with Mayor Taveras, and together we moved the city from the brink of bankruptcy toward a path of sustained growth and opportunity. Providence residents want to keep moving forward, and I am the candidate with the experience and vision to continue improving our city.